Good morning, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever heard a quote that says actions speak louder than words? Yeah? Because imagine you have a boyfriend who always tells you, oh, I'll buy flowers for you. But when the time actually comes, he show up empty-handed. So judges, I have a question. Will you still trust his word after this? Of course not. And I completely understand, because when actions and word don't match each other, we naturally pay more attention to what they actually do. And that is why there is a say, they know it's because of our action, and they recognize it's because of our ability. To begin my speech, I'd like to first start by paying my respect toward the chair ceremony, judges, teams, and my fellow audience. My name is NHIM KANHAVOTTEY, and I'm a freshman from the Faculty of Business Administration from Campus 2, here to present you the 8th Wisdom of BELTEI Group that goes, they know it's because of our action, and they recognize it's because of our ability. So, what are actions and what are abilities? To put it simply, according to the Cambridge Dictionary, actions refer to something that we do, while abilities refer to something that we're capable of doing. So this wisdom wants to imply that our action show who we are to people, while our ability show them what makes us stand out. So, how does our action reveal ourselves to people? Well, according to the research based off of Tilburg University, the quick decision illuminates moral character. They had said that our action influence how others perceive us. So actions are concrete evidence, while words are just claim. So people would naturally pay more attention to what you actually do, to judge you based on who you are. Now that we understand the concepts of action, let's move on to our second question. How do they recognize us? Through our ability. So while our action reveal ourselves to people, our abilities is what makes us stand out. And that is no different for His Excellency Dr. Lee Cheng, who is the founder of BELTEI himself. According to the BELTEI International Institute, there are over 33 operational international campuses across Phnom Penh, with 2 active universities, one in Tuol, Sleng, established on September 6, 2012, and one in Chom Chao Flyover, established on January 24, 2021, with the 3rd campus that is currently being constructed. But his story is not about simply building schools or a university. It's about the vision and the abilities to create opportunities for young people to develop themselves, like public speakings, to debate, to various academic activities, as well as career prospect. And because of BELTEI, because of him, from just last month, our BELTEI student had managed to win the National Youth Debate Competition organized by the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport, supported by our Deputy Prime Minister Hong Chuan himself. This victory reflects the months of continuous training and support among the community, which led to their national recognition, further proving that consistent action builds a strong reputation. But this concept is not new. Well, according to the ResearchGate, the concepts of reputation, they had said that throughout history, the individual who remember most are not those who simply have good character, but those who use their abilities to serve others as well. So let's take this moment to remind ourselves of the legacy that our Samdech Techo had established. From the April of 1975 to January 1979, our Cambodia had suffered under the Khmer Rouge regime, or we know as Pol Pot, where many of our people suffer under the forced evacuation, slave labor, starvation, untreated diseases, which lead to over more than 1 million people to be killed. In the midst of 1977, our Samdech Techo fled to Vietnam, which he joined the force and fights against this regime and remove its power, finally bringing peace to our country in the January 7 of 1979. Because of his ability to lead and fight during the darkest period of our history, that is what he's being recognized for. Not because he held a position, but because he demonstrated courage to act during the time when his people needed the most. So, before ending this speech, I have one final suggestion, especially for everyone in this hall. Don't just make claims. Take actions and prove yourself. And I'm hoping to see more of our BELTEI students proudly standing on stage, just like this, to be the prime example of what we can achieve. Let this be a reminder to let both of our actions and abilities to speak for us. And remember, action speaks louder than words. Thank you.
BELTEI International University, the future of global leaders.